All right. Assalamu alaikum habibtis kayfa halik inshaallah kulbikaya. The more I say that, the faster I get at saying it. Inshaallah kulbikaya wa ana bikaya alhamdulillah. Okay, so we're just gonna get right into this video. I'm gonna start off with my wallet and we're gonna unstuff everything that's left in here. Let's see. Ooh. Of course, I have a lot of change. I always have so much change. I'm really trying to finish this jar sooner than later. Always so much change. Okay, I'll put it back right here. All right. And then we have our ones. If you guys watched my video before the last one and I showed you guys how much I had left for my $100 challenge, you know why I'm excited. So we're just gonna leave it right there. And I'm gonna open this back up actually, so we can go ahead. Oh, get my receipts out of here so I don't forget to scan those into Fetch. And I'll put my Fetch down in the description below so that you guys can use it. You get points and so do I. Okay, let's go. How is everyone? How was your week? How was your day? Today for me is Thursday, so it's about to be the end of the week. Inshallah, everyone has a good weekend. I work on the weekend, so we'll see how that goes. We're gonna start with groceries. Groceries is going to get, all right. Groceries is going to get $100. That's going to be $150, two 20s, and 110. And I like to put my lower bills in the front instead of in the back. So that's going to be 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. All right, gas is going to get 50 as usual. That's going to be two 20s and two 5s. All right. 20, 40, 45, and 50. I feel like I'm like such a talkative person, at least on camera, I'll say that. So I'm like trying not to talk so much so I don't take forever with these videos. Okay, and then we have we have snacks. And snacks is going to be 30 bucks. Which is going to be a 20 and a 10. And I would go to the store today, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling kind of lazy to go to the store. Household. I stuffed more in household this week because I need some air fresheners for my apartment. I haven't had them in a minute because I've been like trying to stay on budget. So I just haven't been buying them. And I don't know if y'all have ever experienced this, but like you can smell whatever your neighbor above you is like cooking. And so I'd like to have air wicks in my home so I don't have to smell that. Not saying it smells bad, but like nobody wants to smell somebody else's home through their vents. I'm like, no. Okay, eating out is going to get 30, which is going to be 110 and two 5s. All right, 30. Okay, miscellaneous or buffer is really what it really should say is buffer, but that's just going to get a 10, but it's going to get two 5s, not a 10. I like to break it up so I get more change that way. And it keeps me from using the whole thing if I break it up this way. All right, and that's gonna be my wallet for the week. Let me put my teller slip back in here. I didn't even say what we were stuffing, but it's 10:55. I just recorded a video yesterday, so that's why I'm like I feel like you guys know what's happening and you don't know what's happening. You don't know what's happening. But yeah, we are stuffing 10:55. We just stuffed our wallet, so we're gonna put that to the side. And we are gonna go straight into our bills binder. The bills binder is growing on me because I kept saying that I didn't like it, but I actually kind of do. If you watched my video before this one, you'll see how I kind of redid my binders. But yeah, I think this one is growing on me a little bit. Okay, so rent is going to get 400. Let me see. Let me just take all of these because I think, yeah, just take all of those. She gave me the crispiest ones, 100s. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're gonna add that to this in the bag. So now rent has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 805, 806, 807. All that money. All right, transportation, which you guys know is just my car loan. That is going to be 119. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Is this? Let me just turn this around. Okay. 4. Okay. That's going to be 100, 200, 210, 20, 25, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that is correct. Car insurance. Car insurance gets 60. All right. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yep, 2, 4, 6, 8, and then 110. Hold on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 100. I feel like I'm missing a 20 in here. Okay. Yeah, I'm missing $20 in here. That's kind of bothering me right now. Okay, but I'm gonna keep going. Okay, I'm not gonna dwell on it. Okay, electric. It's going to get 33, 30, and then 1, 2, and 3. That's going to be 20, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62, 63. That is correct. That's going to bother me if I don't figure out why that. Let me do that. That one is not correct. Make sure I'm recording. Okay, education debt, which is just my student loans. This is going to get 30 as well. That's 20 and 30. 2, 4, 5, and 6. 60. And these bills come out at the end of the month for me. And so after this video, I'm going to do a cash condensing so that I can take all of this money back to the bank today. All right. So we're done with this for now, but I need to figure out why one of my binders is missing a 20. I'll have to rewatch one of my videos and figure out what I did wrong, because maybe it was me. I don't know. Okay, now we're gonna go into high priority. All right. gonna start. Oh, I need my Sharpie. All right, we are gonna start with our debt. Debt is getting a 10. We're gonna give our son a smiley face, of course. Just gonna add a 10. I'm not a big stickler on my bills, like whether they're crappy or not crappy. It doesn't really make a difference to me. The money is money. Like the money's being money, whether it looks nice or not. It's doing what it's. It doesn't matter. It's not the big deal to me. Like, no offense to anyone that like cares about like the bills and what they look like. I'm just saying, for me personally, it's not that big of a deal if it's a crappy bill or not. So anyway, so for debt, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. Yep, 60. Had to count it again just to be sure, because my brain kind of moves faster than I do. So like, even if I count something correctly, I still have to make sure because my brain will go a bit faster than me. Okay, now we're at student loans. And that's just gonna get a 5. So let me mark this off. And anything that you guys see that you like, they will be linked down below. Like this is from the traditional dollar, and I'll just link her Ko-Fi below because I'm pretty sure that's where I got this from. So we're just gonna add our 5, and now that has 10, 15, and 20. I'm really trying to prioritize debt and loans and just getting this stuff over with, because I saw a video where someone was like, being debt free is the new rich, and it really is, because like, imagine people are paying like $200 in student loans, $200 on a credit card. You know, like that's $400 by itself that you are just spending on loans alone. Like, yes, like being debt free is the new rich, because you just have so much money to spare all of a sudden once that debt is gone. Like, like that's the truth. Okay, so we're gonna move on to emergency, which there are some challenges that you won't find, like this one. I created this one, and I'm not gonna sell it because I created it with Google Images. So yeah, but anyway, just take this out. Emergency is gonna get its 15. We're just gonna put a heart there. All right, we're gonna take our 5 and then 10. And let's see, how much do we have in emergency? 10, 20, oh, OMG, okay, 22. This is why I just do 2, 4, 6, because when I try and do like 20, 40, I just confuse myself. I don't know why, but for my brain, simplifying it actually makes it complicated. It makes what's complicated easier for me. Like, I've done that when it comes to math, like algebra and stuff. To simplify it makes it so much easier to understand. Like, I don't know how my brain works. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 170. We are almost $200 into our emergency fund. That's really good. $30 away. Okay, car notes is getting, let me take everything out of here. Car note is going to get, what is it getting? I have to look off to the side to look at my denominations. Things. Car note is going to get 10 because I've been skipping it and I really hate skipping it so much because my car is just, God is taking the wheel on that car. Like, because, oh, okay, let's do. All right, we have 300 in the bank. This is also a placeholder that I created, so you can't find them anywhere, but 300 in the bank. And then we have 10, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. 339. Okay, supplements. This one I beefed because you know how I feel about my supplements, okay? We beefed it up. So we're gonna do 40 in supplements, and that's all it has. Nope. Oh, okay. I don't care about the bills being grimy, but I do like for them to lay flat in the envelope. Okay, run the race, which is my marathon. If that's going to get 5, and that's all that it has right now. And that's not going to be until September, so we have plenty of time to worry about this one. But at the same time, I still want to put it in high. I can't speak. I still want to put it in high priority because I want to make sure that my fitness journey is prioritized. All right, and that is going to be high priority. It's getting a little bit full. It's not bad, but we're still going to condense it. All right, we can move on to low priority. You know, when I first started cash stuffing, I told myself I wasn't going to have a lot of binders, or not binder. I wasn't going to have a lot of envelopes, but I still ended up having a lot anyway, because you just have to do what works for you. Like, it was, I don't know, I can't stop it. But the envelopes that I have, I'm very comfortable with. Like, but does that make sense? Because I've seen like a couple of YouTubers, one in particular that I like actually watch, and she only has like one binder. That's it. And I'm like, how do you only have one binder? Like, are we obsessive? Is something wrong with us? Like, how does she, I don't know, but she makes it work. So, you know, do what you gotta do. But anyway, me money is going to get $6. So let me take this, all of it. Let me take all of it out. And also, okay, there's some extra money in here, but this money is for my hair, so I'm not adding it to this budget. It's not important. So we're gonna put that to the side, and we're just gonna focus on this. I owe myself, because if y'all remember, I'm paying myself back for a purchase that I made. So this really is just gonna, after I'm finished with this, it's going right back into my bank account, my savings account. So we're saving 6, so we're just gonna color in that, and then I'll do this. All right. I can't wait to finish this though, so I can buy something else. I know that sounds crazy, but yeah, I'm like, I want to buy something else. All right, I don't know what this 50, hold on. Here for. I put a sticky note on it and didn't write anything on the sticky note. How much sense does that make? Tell me, how much sense does that make for me to put it in here and not tell myself what it's for? Okay, so anyway, $6, 5. And then 6. All right, so now we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 46. Oh, okay, hold on. I know exactly what this is for. I just had a whole rant for no reason. I know exactly what this is for. So this is like extra money that I gave to myself from a binder, I had 2 envelopes that I no longer needed for personal reasons. This came from one of those envelopes, and I guess I forgot because I have scatterbrain. But so I put it in me money, but I'm keeping it separate because this is actually for me to spend on myself. But this money that I just stuffed with you guys is me paying myself back. That's why the sticky note is on here, and that's why it's blank. Y'all, why am I like having an epiphany? What is wrong with me? That's why it's blank, because it's really just here to keep this money separate. There's never anything supposed to be written on here. I tell myself that I can remember things, and then no, I can't. No, I can't. I just had a whole rant for no reason. Okay, anyways, copay is going to be getting 5. It's not a lot, but it'll do. You know, alhamdulillah, I'm pretty healthy person. And roll billah, we stay a healthy person. For people that don't speak Arabic, alhamdulillah means, you know, thank God, or all praise is due to God. But roll billah means may God protect us from, you know, anything. That's what that means. Giving is getting skipped. Date night, this sounds silly, but I'm putting $2 in here because date night for me could be anything. It could be going out with my girlfriends, going out with my family, going to the movies, or maybe I want to take myself out for coffee. Like date night it can be anything. Okay, $2 on the heart. And I know I have a tracker in here, but I'm not really worried about completing the tracker. If I spend the money before the tracker is over with, you know, I'll just start it over. This is just, well, this is a saving challenge, but I'm using it as a tracker. It's basically what I'm saying. So we're gonna add $2. So now date night has 10, 15, 16, and 17. Yeah, that's a solo coffee date. Or it could be a coffee date if the other person is paying for themselves. Or a fast food restaurant or something like that. Just anything like that. But I like having these in here instead of the other trackers, because I told you guys previously, I don't really care to keep those trackers in my binders. I would rather just do this and erase it if need be. And it looks better. I like it like that. Okay, vacation is getting $8. Vacation is getting 8 buckaroonies. All right, so we're gonna do, should I do 2, 4, 6, 8? Should I do 4? I'm gonna do 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm gonna do 4 of these. Oh, that was 3. Y'all, I can't count. Like, what is, and I just talked about how I was good at algebra. Like, what is happening? Okay. Oh, speaking of, I haven't really said a lot in this video because I don't want to, I do have something to do today, so I can't sit here with you guys and talk for an hour and a half. And then, but speaking of, you know, math, is there anything that you guys are watching? Any movies that you've seen? Because I mentioned in my previous video that I've been watching The Devil's Plan, and I love these shows. Like, I'm really, that's wrong. I like it like that. But I really like love my Korean game shows, like in recognizing faces, because like if you watch like any Korean like vloggers, YouTubers, actors, you know, singers, I don't really pay attention to the singers like that, but I do pay attention to the Korean like YouTubers and actors. And so it's like so cool to like see like the streamers when they go onto these game shows and they like are contestants and stuff. Like there's one Korean game show, I'll put it on the screen, where they had like the actual YouTubers and streamers like streaming on their actual channels to compete in the challenge and like getting their followers involved. Like I don't know, like they just know what they're doing when they create game shows. I just like their game shows so much. But I like that they take like celebrities and put them in these game shows and kind of just make them feel, it's kind of like they put them in like they're normal people. Like, you know, like they can go on a game show too. They can lose too. Like, does that make sense? Like, I don't know if that makes sense. But anyway, and then these are getting skipped. So let's keep it pushing. It is not that full. Oh, I forgot to put this money back in here. Let me do that. That's how you know my brain is everywhere, all the time, all at once. What's that movie? Everywhere, everywhere, something, something. And this money, it's for my hair. So y'all, I refuse to do my hair. I just refuse. When I was younger, I used to love to do my hair, okay? I used to love buying the all of like the different conditioners and oils and washing it and blowing it out and straightening it and braiding it. Like, I know how to braid my own hair, twist my own hair, do my own I know how to do, oh, excuse me, I know how to do all of that. I just don't have the energy to do it anymore. So I'm gonna go and get my locks. I had locks before and I got them removed, but I'm gonna get them again, but I'm gonna get them a bit smaller this time. And I miss my locks, y'all. Like, I miss my locks so bad. I can't show you guys because of course I cover my hair, but I love them. And I took them down because I wasn't maintaining them correctly, but I'm gonna put them back up again, a bit smaller, and I'm gonna budget. You guys will see in another video, after I get my hair done, I'm going to have an envelope budgeted for my hair to make sure that I go to a professional and let them retwist it. Because me retwisting it, no ma'am. Just no ma'am. That's it. Okay. Okay, we're done with that. I just need to put that money back in there. Okay, and then what is next? What is next is our saving challenges. Like, all right. I think this binder and my blue binder have to be my two favorite binders. Like, anyway. Okay, so we're gonna go into our saving challenges. I will roll the dice. I really love this challenge and I love how it looks. And everything in here is pink. Like, I just love this binder, I think, the most. Okay, let's take this off, put this here. And we rolled $15 the last time. So we're gonna do 3, 2, 2, 5, and a 1. And a 1 and a 2 and a skiddly-do. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna sit that there for a second. And we're gonna grab $15. Oh, let me just do this. Put that like that. And then, yeah, that works. Now we have 2, 4. Oh, I did that incorrectly. There we go. I still did it wrong. What is wrong with me? Okay. It should be correct now. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92. We are almost $100 into this challenge, you guys. Like, it's crazy to me. Like, it's just, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's crazy to me. Now we're gonna roll again for the next paycheck. Not next week. I don't get paid next week. All right. So we know the first roll is just how many we're going to. Okay. Let's roll. We rolled a 3, so we're gonna do 3 rolls this time. Roll. 3 rolls. We rolled a 1. Is it wrong? I don't want to do a 1. I just feel like that's too low of an amount. Oh, a 1 again. Okay, we got a 4 this time. 4. I would do the 1 if I rolled like a 6, but since I rolled 3, I don't want to do 1. That's too low. A 3. I don't know if y'all can see that. And then a 4 again. So 4 plus 4 is 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're gonna stuff $11 next week, or the week after next. I'm gonna put my dice back in here. All right. And then I'm actually gonna come back to this one. So let me close this really quickly. And we're gonna go into this challenge. I'm finally able to stuff this challenge. I'm like, oh, it's been so annoying because I've had it for a while, you know, off camera, of course. I've had it, but I haven't been able to stuff it because the longer I was stuffing it, the bigger the numbers got, the harder it became for me. So I was like, okay, what do I do? So I watched, you know, Black and Blue, and she was asking her Alexa to pick numbers for her. So I asked my phone to pick numbers for me off camera because I'm using my phone as a camera, obviously. So she chose 10 and 12. So we're gonna stuff 10. Let me take these off. Oh, there it is. Okay. We're gonna stuff 10 in here, and then 10, 11, and 12. And I like my low denominations in the front. I don't know why. I feel like at the end of the year, when I forget how much is in here, unstuffing this and seeing like it looks like it's 1, but it's more than that, it's gonna be like, I'm gonna like that. So we're gonna move on to 9 and 11. I already stuffed 10. So I'm gonna do 9 and 11, and I already asked I almost said her name. I already asked my phone off camera the numbers, and she said 9. Actually, that's funny. She said 9 for the first one, and then the second one she said 5. That's funny. She said 9 for 9. So we're gonna just put 9 so I don't forget, and 5. And that's gonna be for the next one. I'm really excited for when I get to unstuff this one because it's gonna be a surprise. Like, I won't know how much I've stuffed. Okay. 55, 56, 57, and 58. I still have $58 here. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm very confused on why. I don't know what is missing. I have no idea why I have extra money. I'm very confused. But my bills binder is missing a 20. So I'm gonna put that 20 in here for car insurance. So we're just gonna put this 20 in here. So now it has 2, 4, 6, 8, 120. Because that's what it needed to begin with. I'm gonna try and figure this out because I'm very confused. Because I have my paper off to the side of me. So I have I don't know why I have $38. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna put it back in here until I figure out what's going on with this extra money. So we're just gonna put it there. We're gonna put it here. But this money goes into my savings challenge. So let's finish this video. I'm going to go back to this, my savings challenge, and we are going to unstuff the beef. That's what I call it because it's so fat. Okay. So we needed $3 left. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have more than enough than what we need. I'm gonna put that dollar to the side. Y'all, look at this. We have, and I didn't make this myself. I didn't buy it from anyone. This is my $100 $1 challenge. And we have just finished it. Like, is that not crazy? 2 and 3. I don't know why I'm doing it. I'm about to, like, that is crazy. So I actually am going to count this with you guys just so I can make sure I'm not missing any money. So we do have a $5 bill from some change that I made, but that's the only $5 bill that I do have. So let's do 5, 6, 7. Oop, I do got some crispy dollars in here. Okay, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I guess I've been recording for too long because it keeps trying to go off and it's getting on my nerves. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna actually put that there. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So, yep, this should all be correct because that's going to be 20, 40, 2. Oh, I counted that wrong. My brain. 2, 4, 6, 8, 100. So we have finished our $1 $100 challenge. Yeah, $100 $1 challenge. We have finished this, and I'm gonna take this to the bank today so that they can exchange it and give me a $100 bill, and then I'm gonna just put it in here, and then we're gonna unstuff this at the end of the year and whatever we have by that time. But I'm so happy that we have finished this. And for me, it takes about a month to finish this. Maybe, yeah, it takes about like a month and a couple of weeks, which is not bad if you're only saving your change. This is all just change from my wallets every single week. When I'm spending my money, I save my ones and I put them in this challenge. That's what this is, and I just feel so accomplished finishing this. So we're gonna put that here. And then this, I'm not gonna erase this off camera because I don't have any alcohol with me, but just know that we are starting over with $1. We are starting over with $1 for our $100 $1 challenge. But I'll erase this off camera. So let's, y'all, my binder is gonna be empty. It was so full. We have to start over. Y'all, look at how flat it is now. Let me close it. Look at how flat it is. Look, it's so much flatter now. That's funny. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna since I don't know what to do with this money, I'm gonna just paper clip it. And yeah, and I'm gonna put that in there. I don't know. Okay, and then we're gonna put this in here so I can take it back to the bank. All right. All right, so we did have some hiccups along the way, but we are officially finished with this cash stuffing video. We completed one challenge. We stuffed this challenge today. So honestly, besides the hiccups, it was a pretty good stuffing. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Masalama. Bye-bye.